very nice. Outside. Right, focus. Let's get on with it. Cue the synths. Hi everyone, how y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing well, keeping safe. I feel like that's everywhere we go now, is just constant keep safe, but we've got to do it, we've got to keep going with it. So it was our first full week at school this week, or last week, depends when I post this video. First week of school's just passed. How did you all do? Were you all excited to see your friends? Were your parents all excited to see you go back to school? Was it all just strange and weird? For me, it definitely was strange and weird. Not being able to interact how I normally interact with my kids and my peers was a bit odd, but do you know what? This is the new normal just now, and we've just got to do the best to keep everyone safe and try and make it as normal and as safe and as comfortable for everyone. So today's video we're going to be looking at model making and different materials we can use to make a sculpture, make a clay model, whatever it is you wish to call it. This is something I'm going to be doing with my kiddos this week. So this term I'm genuinely really excited. So you can imagine a group of boys and their teacher tells them, we're going to be doing fairy tales. But not the Disney fairy tales, we're going to be doing the Brother Grimm's fairy tales. So the proper, like, dark, twisted, you know, there's blood, there's people's toes getting cut off, there's all kinds of creepy stuff, some of which you should censor before telling any of your children. Unlike me, I thought I put the right video on for my class, and it was the top 10 original fairy tales, and I hadn't censored it, and there was a couple of stories that I was like, oh my god. But on the outside I was like, yes, you know what, I thought you guys would be really mature, so that's why I gave you it, and they actually coped really well. Inside I was going, so yeah. So Monday's class, we are focusing mainly on craft activities to get everyone back into the norm of coming back to school, being in a classroom, being in with your peers. So I've decided that my class, at least for the first few weeks of being back at school, we're going to do a lot of arts and crafts and social activities, just to get us all together and being used to being with each other, and they get to have a sense of how I run the class and then ease them into the actual academic work. My idea for my next class, which is Monday, is we're going to be making models of fantasy creatures, mythical creatures. Basically we can make up our own little creature. It's tactile, it's storytelling, and it's also quite therapeutic, even just to sit and play with the dough or the clay. For my kiddos, I have actually bought air drying clay. This was about, I'm gonna say $2.99 out of Aldi. You can get it in most craft shops, let you see it, or you can get something similar. For anyone who's in America or Canada, you probably get this stuff in Target or any other arts and crafts shop. I wish we had a Target. But if you're watching this video at home and you're like, I don't really want to spend money on clay or air drying clay, don't worry, I've got you. Do anyone know what we're going to do with this? That's right, we're going to make salt dough. I'm going to show you how to turn this stuff into salt dough. It's a really fun activity, it's really cheap. All the kids, all ages can do it, because if any of them put it in their mouth, it's edible. It won't taste nice, but it's edible. You can add food colourings to it, you can make anything. So I'm going to show you how to make salt dough, and I am going to make pumpkins, because it's never too early to plan for Halloween in my house. You can make whatever you want. The great thing about it is if you make it and you go, I don't like that, you smoosh it together before you put it in the oven and you can start again. So without further ado, let's go make some salt dough. First you need some basic household salt, some plain flour, a measuring cup, a bowl and a spoon to mix it, and a cup of warm water. First you're going to start by putting a cup of plain flour, if I'll ever get this out, there we go, cup of plain flour into the bowl, and then a quarter of a cup of salt. I know it's a lot of salt and I'm kind of guessing here, but I've made it a few times so I know what I'm doing. I like to mix it in first before I get the water involved, just so I know it's all together. And then you're going to add the water bit by bit and stir it until you get a dough-like consistency. Okay, I made a major boo-boo here. I added way too much water, so I'm going to balance it out by adding a little bit of flour. Don't panic, you can always recover it if you need to add more water because it's too thick, or more flour because it's too runny. Oh god, it's on my fingers. Ah! Once you're happy with the consistency, take it out of the bowl and start kneading it like bread. This is great for the younger kids, they love getting in about it with their hands. Make sure you put a little bit of flour onto your worktop so that it doesn't stick, and just go for it. I'm trying to keep my nails safe. Look at the state of that. Once you're happy with it, you can start making whatever your little dark heart desires. I said I was going to make pumpkins, so that's what I'm going to do. To make the lines in the pumpkins, I just used a chopstick and started folding it in to make the creases in the salt dough. And there you have it, my little pumpkin. Once you put some colour on it, it'll look much better. So to use up the rest of the dough, I'm going to make some Nightmare Before Christmas inspired pieces. I'm making a witch's hat. The great thing about this is if you add a little bit of water, it acts like glue and it sticks everything down. So here is my little witch's hat that I've made. Oh, it's so cute. To use the rest of the clay, I made a little Oogie Boogie Man, my pumpkin, a lovely wee witch's hat, and a Cyclops pumpkin, because why not? You're going to put them in an oven at 250 degrees for about 3 hours. Keep an eye on it though, because it could burn. I hope you guys really enjoyed that video as much as I did making it. God, that sounds really cheesy. I had fun while my wee man was sleeping, so it gave me a wee chance to play about. Like I said, I was inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas because I've just managed to get my wee boy into it. Love it. Just to let you see what they look like once they're dry, this is a pumpkin that I did the very first time I made a salt dough video for my kids for lockdown blended learning. It came out alright. There's a wee blowout at the bottom there, but do you know what, I'm okay with that. So I'm going to paint this bad boy, and that'll go towards my Halloween autumn decorations for about the house. Another cool thing you can use it for is hand and feet prints. That is my little boy's footprint, and the little blue things in it are the fluff from his socks. It's quite adorable, isn't it? It's like the size of my head. Like I said, thank you so much for watching my video. Please hit that subscribe button. Please tag me in any pictures you have of all the craft things you've been doing that are linked to my videos, or even if you would like me to try something. If you guys don't have the confidence yet to do it yourself, send me a DM or put a comment in this video and I'll give it a bash. It might work, it might not. We'll see what happens. So I will be uploading my pictures onto my Instagram account, and also I'll be uploading some of the sculptures that my kiddos have done themselves. Thank you so much again for supporting me. Keep sharing me, keep subscribing to me, keep following me, please tag me, hashtag Mrs. Horror's Art Show. And we're getting close to that 100, although we're getting slow increments, we're getting there. So when I get to 100, or if you can share, like, subscribe and share this video, I am going to do a draw when I get to 100 subscribers, and that person is going to win a prize. I'm not going to tell you what the prize is yet because I don't quite know myself either. But there will be a prize at the end of it, along with something handmade by yours truly. Until next time guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay spooky and love craft. Bye!